Hello.
Oh.
Hi. Hi. Hello, 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 hello. Hi. How's everybody today?
Hello.
I know. Hi. We got Carl. Or well, I'm sorry, we got Back. We got Blaze. Hi, Blaze.
Hi.
We got Mega EP. We got Cloth over on the Twitch side. Hello, hello, hello. Who's ready for the 100 line? What is that? DBZ Chunks fan. Hello on the Twitch side. Interesting, Mega Amy. Not sure I get that one, but.
Jack from The Incredibles.
But.
Jack Pine.
But.
And like Lumberjack.
I mean, but I feel like you could have made a like birch, pine birch, or something like that. You know, like the Bond, James Bond. You know.
Jack Pine.
But it would be Pine Jack Pine, not Jack Pine in that case. Right?
I don't know.
Right? Because it's Bond, James Bond. Okay, I'm gonna blip. Last time we got Yyuur. We got Yyuur, and it was fantastic. It's okay to not get a joke. I know it's okay to not get a joke, but... Did I steal catnip again? No. No, Cloth. Good on you, DBZ Chunks fan. We were very happy for the Yyuur. Certainly made my day. There's Jack Pine trees? Wait, what? Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, I just don't know enough about trees. Hi, Keaton. Welcome in, Twitch side. Made your day too? Fantastic. Honestly.
Hi, Keaton.
Honestly.
I challenge you to a duel.
Oh. Keaton trolling the bot already. Have fun with that. Anywho, who's ready for 100 line? 100 line. 100 line. 100 line. 100 line. Yeah, here we go. Cloth, I don't think it'd be appropriate for me to guess what your favorite wood is. I don't think that's a great question to be asking people to guess.
It's a wooden bat to bonk us with.
Here we go. 100 line. Oh. Takumi, are you up?
It's sort of just heard Noizumi's voice.
Whoa, Bowie!
I was hallucinating, but then... Hi, Habawi. Good sense, someone at my bedside. It's Tsubasa.
The closing ceremony for round 3 just wrapped up. You saved Tsubasa.
Oh, yeah.
You did it, Takumi. Thank you for saving her.
Which means we also saved Yagamu.
Hopefully.
Well, because we slaughtered those people.
Oh god, the poor people. Yeah, we probably did.
So the points got split between the 3 of us.
But who died is the question.
Chat thinks it's Takamaru.
Chat thinks it's Takamaru?
We also think it is.
I think it's going to be Takamaru, but he wasn't at the bottom of the rankings, so maybe it was Kako.
I saved her life. Unless he sacrificed for the
I don't know
group.
that I don't know that the sponsor would have allowed him to do that. We'll have to see.
Well, he could have sacrificed, like, points. Because we don't know if the sponsor would let him transfer points.
You wonder if Neko's done an Owo speaking stream before. I have not. However, I have been known to do it on occasion. Thank you, Keaton.
As I heard the news, a single tear trickled from my eye. Thank goodness I managed to protect the girl I love. I really did it.
Subasa's been in bed for a while, but I'm sure she'll be better soon. So you better get well soon too, okay? Everyone wants to see you.
There's only as being so optimistic and cheery. She must be trying to lift my spirits. But I need to face what I've done. Who was executed in round 3? There's only flinched after I asked in a strained voice.
Oh, it was Takamaru. I guess he gave all the invaders he found over to the twins.
Yeah, I figured.
So he ended up in last place.
Huh?
I see. That's a real Takamaru way to go out. He was always playing his friends first. He must be cursing me from the other side. He hated me so much, and I ended up forcing him into last place.
No. Just before he was executed, he suddenly got so calm. He said he wanted to tell you he was sorry.
Sorry? To me?
He gave me a letter. I'll read it to you. Takumi, I'm sorry for all the horrible shit I did to you. I just hated you so damn much. But when I thought about it with a cool head, I couldn't even remember why I felt that way about you. Maybe I was using my hatred for you to avoid confronting reality. Sorry I made you my scapegoat. I'm the only one to blame for everything. Ooh, that looks yummy. Cryo, no. You don't gotta forgive me, but you gotta forgive Emma and Kako. Adios. That's the end of his message.
Takamaru. Takamaru! You're such a good guy. I always knew that since we'd already survived 100 days together once, but... Why did things have to end up this way this time? Takamaru. 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 Takamaru.
I'm sorry, I can't. He was such an asshole in this line, and although I'm sad to see him go, I don't feel like the Takumi of this timeline would have given this much.
But this isn't the Takumi of this timeline.
I guess.
Nozomi ran her hand reassuring over my back as I screamed, "Throat horse."
He does know
Hi,
who
8-Bit.
Yeah. Hello, 8-Bit Emerald. Hi. Hello. Meow. It is a shitty situation. You're right, Hibari.
Sleep. Wake up. Sleep. Wake up. I cycle quickly between sleep and wakefulness. What I did weighed on me too heavily when I was awake, so I would retreat back to the land of sleep in search of reprieve. But whenever I fell asleep, I dreamed of the day I killed those people. The memory of my hands covered in their blood would return. Flew out of bed, soaked in sweat, but even awake, I was still in hell. It was agony after agony. Whether I was sleeping or awake, but I didn't try to pull myself out of the cycle. Can't run away from this pain. After all, this is what I... Just then.
Yeah, Takumi. Still being antisocial in there?
Good night, Takumi. The two of us decide to sneak into your room in the dead of night. Kiryaku and Jeremy in the darkness. The two of them sat beside my bed and launched right into some casual small talk.
Leave it to our girlfriend's girlfriend and our boyfriend to be the ones to. Right?
Do
Right.
some breaking and entering.
Right.
We were probably hoping for Tsubasa. Unfortunately, she's not feeling so well right now. The mental shock caused her to develop a fever. She's getting better, so don't worry. Yeah, I figured that's what happened.
Mistress Tsubasa's getting 24-hour personalized care from me, so there's nothing to worry about at all. I dabbed every nook and cranny of Mistress Tsubasa's body with a damp cloth. The lewd sight of her body flushed my fever. It was crazy erotic.
Damn it, that's our job.
Hot.
Takumi, are the only one who can protect Tsubasa from the clutches? This perverted succubus. Better get up before something horrible happens.
You can just call me Darumi, the cuckold maker.
Lol, Barbie. I wasn't expecting to see that word in this game. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure Jeremy also says poggers. And when you go out and about during free time.
I can't. Oh boy. Okay, Darumi.
So what I'm hearing is we're getting revenge on Jeremy.
Yeah.
They kept directing the conversation back to me. I wanted to answer, but I desperately resisted the urge.
Please do clip it, Hibari. Fantastic.
Thank you.
I need to get to work on making shorts out of these, honestly. Will the Neko backlog ever? No, it never will.
We got Jeremy to meet Kamyun yesterday. It was a total disaster. Jeremy got way too excited by how cute she is. Told you those two would get along.
Oh, yeah. Who could possibly keep their cool after seeing a cute little shrine maiden girl? Oh, Kamyun! Light of my life! Fire of my loins! I can't believe I had to say that. God fucking damn it.
Jeremy, I'm pretty sure she's a child. Chill.
Oh, no. Yikes. There you go, Hibari. Another one. Thanks for the double side command, Keaton and Club. Hello, Carl. Welcome in. Hello, Final Fighter. Welcome in. Hello.
You know, with how many people we could use that thing you just upped.
I did just up the bed. Ha.
Let's run one. We've got a lot of people here.
You got it. Battle Royale incoming. So many clips today, for real.
Also, chat, who's excited for the PTB for Springtrap tomorrow?
Yay.
We're definitely playing some of that.
Yes, we should. I grabbed her and munched on those cute little ears. Even when she tried to fight me off with tears in her eyes, I munched without mercy.
So, Jeremy likes biting.
Nom.
Jeremy was all over her. So Nozomi got jealous. God damn it, now Noizomi wants to Rumi.
No, Noizomi's like my sister. Get the fuck off. Springtrap is coming to Dead by Daylight, and the PTB for that is tomorrow. Yippee!
Holy shit. This is a... It's already down to 2.
Yeah. I can't even see who's fighting.
Well, I know that's my Kirby.
Is that Keaton's copter? Hold on.
Oh, we're about to figure it out.
Oh, it's Cloth.
Cloth 1.
Congratulations, Cloth. You are
Got
the new proud owner of 6,969 net coin.
Hearing them talk made me want to return to normalcy. But I can't go back. I can never go back. Let's get a fight. Took the lives of those people, robbed them of the days that lied ahead of them. I still think they're brainwashed. It wouldn't be fair if I just kept living a life of joy and pleasure. Can't allow it.
Stop being so edgy, Takumi. You're gonna reset anyway. For real, though.
I'm not going to get out of this bed. I'll stay here until I die. I need to wallow in the anguish of hell and die a dog's death.
Yikes.
Also, I just realized something.
What?
At most, we could lose one more person. At most. Because you gotta remember, after every killing game section, they gave us about a week of free time. And then it's usually like 15 days.
Maybe. We'll have to see.
And plus, we've already hunted these things to extinction.
You're playing the NSFW route now? You're really close to abandoning the game?
It's that bad. Got it. After all, this is the only way I can atone.
I'm going to be playing it in the 18 plus section of the Discord. Again, remember that if you want to, get into the 18 plus section, DM me.
I can't of death.
Hello, Can of Death. You're nauseous? Oh no. I've heard it's bad, but I still... There is an NSFW route, yes. And apparently it's really bad.
Yeah. Oh boy. I mean, I think Darumi would be happy. And saying she likes CNC.
You're really in an awful sorry state, Takumi.
I heard another voice. It's Commune. Should you think her to come check on me?
Igamu told me everything. No wonder you're so worn out. You must have been quite shocked to find out the truth behind what you refer to as invaders.
Doc didn't even begin to cover it. My whole world had been turned upside down.
Takumi, as you've discovered, invaders were once human. The truth of the invaders is that they are combat organisms created from wounded soldiers and veterans. I never wanted to tell you this cold, painful truth.
Huh?
So, we've been fighting other humans all this time.
Yes, in a sense.
Which means the destruction on the surface isn't because of world death. The scars left from the ravages of war. Tokyo Residential Complex we'd all been living in for must have been some kind of underground shelter then. Even if it is a war, we can't kill people.
It's true that you killed people, but you could view it as an act of salvation. The people you killed were poor soldiers fated to be turned into combat organisms in the near future. You allowed them to die as humans. You freed them from their fate of being turned into monsters.
True.
Claw, I have been willingly ignoring that statement from Claw, Kitten of Death. Let's not. That's compassion, not evil. All things are ordained by God. Our scriptures say there's no such thing as destiny.
I'm going to try desperately to reason with me, to free me from my guilt.
We're not going to get out of bed till we see Tsubasa.
No, Tsubasa's just going to join us in bed.
Hey, yo.
And while I appreciated the thought, I didn't want it to be freed. I let myself forget what it felt like. I'm sure I'll just end up doing it again. I just had this horrible feeling that's what would happen. So I clung to my guilty conscience and decided to ride away here. It's only right. Who's seeing us next? Emma and Kako? No, you.
You're completely depressed, aren't you, Takumi?
I heard another voice. This time it was the sponsor. Damn, everyone's just coming into our room without knocking.
Next it's gonna be Emma and Kako, I bet.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be Tsubasa last. Would make sense.
Fair enough. I mean, you've been tainted by the act of murder.
At least the
But it
sponsor
was
understands.
splendid the way you killed them so mercilessly. A noble knight dirtying his hands to protect the one he loves. You really are quite the romantic. I mean, technically we were protecting both of our loves, but Takumi just hasn't acknowledged that yet.
Exactly.
So you see.
It gives my life so much meaning to push romantics like you to commit mortal sins. You should see the look on your face. You look like a prisoner locked up in a dungeon.
Prisoner. Well, I am a criminal, but I deserve to die a miserable death in a filthy cell.
Why does he sound like Alvin and the Chipmunks? Voice changer?
Voice changer.
The knight awakens from his delusions of romance and confronts his crimes to discover that he is no more than a mere murderer. He must find himself hideous, must be repulsed with himself. It must make him wish he was dead.
A murderer pretending to be a knight in shining armor. That describes me perfectly. I don't regret my choice, but I wish I was dead. They're right.
Oh, I only wish I could torture you now that you're so weak and fragile. But I can't. It's against the rules for the sponsor to touch you unprovoked. Damn it, who made this ridiculous rule anyway? I want to play with you, Takumi. God, that really does sound Itto coded. I guess that leaves me no choice. I'll just have to toy with your mental state.
You're an evil murderer, and you think you're better than everyone else.
Yikes.
Nobody likes you, everybody hates you, might as well go eat worms.
Sponsor kept childishly insulting me.
Sounds like Monokuma trying to sell like the chipmunks. That's why I gave him the Monokuma voice.
Yeah. Time I fell asleep, I dreamed of the people I killed. They were ghosts glaring at me in the darkness. And when I awoke, the ghosts would vanish. Their place was endless darkness. I'd go back to sleep, and the ghosts would hover in the air once more. I'd wake up, they'd disappear.
Hello, Pickles.
Every day repeated itself gradually. I started to be unable to discern if I was dead or alive.
How long's it been since he's eaten?
They'd probably bring them food. Oh, maybe the night I killed them. I died with them.
There she is.
Yay.
Takumi.
I was on the verge of tears the moment I heard her voice. I wanted to sleep out of bed and cling to her. It took everything in me not to act on that impulse.
I'm I'm sorry I wasn't here sooner. I've been in bed all this time, too. I'm sorry. You're in so much pain, and you shouldn't be. I'm sorry you had to do something like that because of me.
Couldn't clearly hear the sound of Tsubasa's tears hitting the floor.
Huh?
Okay, I'm the one who did it. And when someone does something wrong, they need to suffer for it.
No, you didn't do anything wrong, Takumi. The ones we should really be blaming are the people who put us in this horrible situation to begin with. We just got dragged here all of a sudden and forced to fight these enemies we didn't know anything about. And then this killing game started. It's all so confusing. You didn't do anything wrong.
Two teardrops fell onto my cheek. Girl I love is crying. I want to comfort her, but I couldn't touch her. My hands are too dirty. No, Tsubasa. There's no point trying to rationalize it. Can't run away from what I did. My hands tell the story. They're covered in blood. Blood that will never wash away. Wasn't about words or reasons. My hands gave it away. They branded me as a criminal. Don't worry about me anymore.
Hey.
Pickles World has
Hey.
joined the Lolita Syndicate on YouTube.
Hello, Pickles. Thanks for being a member. Appreciate you.
I'm evil. I don't belong with you guys. I want to get Tsubasa as far away from me as soon as possible. They want to sully her with all the sin and death I brought with me. She never made any attempt to leave my side.
Fine. If you think you're a criminal, so be it. Takumi the criminal. I'm fine with this new label of yours. So at least hear what I have to say about our future.
Our future?
I talked with Yagamu and Darumi earlier. We're never going to be able to go back to how it was before. Yagamu made Kyoshika drink poison. Darumi killed Haruko. Even if we tried to live like normal and complex, I think we'd suffer trying to readjust to our peaceful lives.
She's right. We strayed a long way from the lives we used to live. Couldn't face mom or dad. Couldn't go back to that life. Not that I even planned on trying. Tsubasa, you're still clean. You can still go back.
Listen to me, Takumi. We'll live together as roommates when we get to the artificial satellite.
Roommates? Oh my god. And they were roommates.
And they were roommates. Just us. With our girlfriend. And our girlfriend's girlfriend. And our boyfriend.
Our boyfriend.
We'll rent out some cheap little detached home and all four of us criminals can live together in poverty. Might be hard for us to reintegrate into society. Thanks. Might be hard for us to reintegrate into society when we get back from the war, but at least when we go home, we'll have the friends who went through it with us. I'm sure we can overcome anything as long as we're together.
Tsubasa's voice was lively as she described our future together.
We'll get part-time jobs so we can afford food and pay the bills. I need to start researching some cheap but tasty recipes right away. Oh, we should get some cheap appliances from secondhand shops. Even total junk is no problem because I can fix it.
Tsubasa, what are you?
We'll be busy on weekdays, so we might not even get to see each other. But we can make up for it by making sure we take weekends off together. We can rent some cheap DVDs and have an all-day watch party.
This is so wholesome.
Aww.
Oh. That very moment, I could clearly envision the life Tsubasa was describing. See, this just explains the relationship
This
perfectly.
is so perfect. Nozomi, who indeed? Yeah, I know. What's Nozomi gonna be doing in this situation, Tsubasa?
Well, obviously, she's going to be hanging out with Commune.
Yeah. While playing the Friends theme and the song in the background. This is wonderful.
It's so vivid, almost like I could reach out and grab it.
Roommates with benefits, if you know, you know. Hey, yo.
I bet Darumi won't want to watch anything except B-grade horror movies. She and Yugamu will love it. We're gonna feel left out, but we'll still watch all of them to the end. Doesn't take much to convince us, huh? After we're done, we'll all clean up the popcorn Darumi threw all over the place.
Of course.
We'll all sigh and laugh as we sweep. You'll say, "You made us waste our day off watching these garbage movies." And I'll say, "But I kind of enjoyed
Are you blind?
it."
What are they watching? Wrong answers only?
They're watching the Hitman movie.
I feel like that's a right answer.
No, because it's not a horror movie. It's B-rated, but it's not horror.
Okay, fine. They're watching The Notebook.
They're watching The Book Thief.
They're watching Percy Jackson.
They're watching Les Miserables.
No, Terumi would love that. Are you kidding?
No, she likes B-rated horror movies. Not, and plus, we just called it garbage, so it's clearly...
I mean, it is garbage. They're watching
No,
Danganronpa Season 3.
that's a correct
answer. Wait. Are they watching the Despair arc or the Hope arc? Because it could be a wrong answer. They're watching Care Bears. I feel like Darumi would love that too, though. They're watching 101
our
Dalmatians.
streams.
Yeah, they're watching Neko streams. There you go. And Pplay's streams. And ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I don't know.
You're watching Euphoria. If you know, you know. An overwhelming feeling welled up as I played out the scene in my head. And no, I will not explain that joke for you who do not know. Trust me, you do not want to know. This feeling rising up inside of me. It was longing. I wanted this future. I wanted it so bad it hurt. No. I can't start dreaming about the future. I can't let myself have a future after taking so many lives. It's not right. Go away. Frantically repeated these words in my head.
They're watching Yuri on Ice.
They're watching Detective Conan.
Hey! Love Detective.
Demons aren't allowed to dream about happy endings.
We're getting that kiss! Yes!
Hell yeah! There's a warm sensation on my lips. Clip it, send it to wing it. Tsubasa's lips rested neatly atop mine. Her breath, her warmth, her hopes for life felt all of it in my soul.
Hey, yo! Turn the BGM off. Again, use that tongue, Tsubasa. Hey, yo!
I just took half of your sins, Takumi. Guess that makes me a criminal too.
Base logic.
Aww. I'm sorry, that's adorable.
And in exchange, I gave you half of my life.
Aww.
Aww.
See, nah. The more fitting song to be playing right now is Criminal by Who is it?
I don't know. I know
All of a
it's
sudden,
all
I am. Give me a moment.
tongues reserved for Darumi. No.
Britney Spears.
Is that a spear? Oh God.
Apparently, it's a Spears.
Okay.
I could see Darumi just humming this to herself.
Mm-hmm.
Unironically.
Actually, yeah.
The night I heard those words, I truly felt like I'd been reborn. There was a faint warmth in my chest.
It's okay.
And somewhere
We can make
else.
things right. I know you're a kind person, Takumi.
Thanks, Cloth.
So please, make my dream come true. Let's all be roommates.
Oh my god, and they were roommates.
Hey, yo.
After giving me another kiss on the cheeks, he suddenly jolted back.
Yeah.
I know. I did it again.
Now that I think about it, yeah, she instigated 2 kisses.
I kissed 2 people practically back to back. Am I just easy? Anyway, it's Kumi. Get well soon. I'm out of here.
Sebastian rushed out of the room. Sound of her briskly shutting it behind her echoed in the room. And whoever her neighbors are probably not having a quiet night.
Yikes. You do you, girl. Exactly. Neko has comments she's going to keep to herself. Anywho, we got a posture check from Cloth. Thank you, Cloth, for the posture check.
Sebastian rushed out the door. The sound of her briskly shutting it behind her echoed in the room. The moment I heard that sound,
What did you miss? Tsubasa just kissed us? Yay?
yay!
We're back, bitches!
I'd unconsciously risen to my feet. My body was moving. My heart was telling me it still wanted to live. It was as if I'd never lost the will to keep going in the first place. It felt almost as if I wasn't myself. Right, I guess I'm half Tsubasa now.
Hey, yo! Oh my.
Tsubasa had breathed half of her life into me. He'd taken on half of my sin, which meant...
Okay, Tsubasa. Let's do this.
Aw, I'm sorry, that's really fucking sweet. I
Nah,
don't...
Cloth, it's criminal.
So, here's the thing. I've seen a lot of people saying that they prefer other romances from other routes, but I don't know after that how any of them could possibly top Tsubasa.
Yes.
Golden Ship for real, for real, for real.
But yeah, no, Cloth, it's Criminal by Britney Spears. It sums it up perfectly. The most horrible person to ever exist. A complete villain kills people. Scum that doesn't deserve to live. Trash. The Grim Reaper. A demon.
We also have a stretch from Kitten of Death. Thank you. You haven't seen a ship this serious? Okay.
Game of the year right here. Can't even write ships right. That's exactly why I have to fight for my friends.
Can even give polyrep, which nobody gives properly. Thanks for the sip, Cloth.
I'll use these filthy hands to cradle Tsubasa's beautiful dream and keep it safe. In order to do that...
I'm gonna finish this invader hunt, once and for all.
Yay! More killing humans!
Yikes. Jeez. 5 whole days of wallowing in sadness.
That was fast. We may finish this route soon. Sorry for worrying you guys. I'm fine now. Next morning, back on my feet, I called everyone to the hangar and apologized for being in bed for so long.
Takumi, thank goodness you're okay. You were so sad. There. I'll make you some porridge with egg later, okay?
Oh, yeah. No thanks on the porridge. Get the feeling Noizomi's been through more and more sisterly ever since she started looking after Kamien. Jeremy and Yakumu, you two came to visit me a lot. Thanks for cheering me up.
Too bad you didn't die so I could have Mr. Tsubasa all to myself.
You look so adorable in your catatonic state. I want to immortalize you in wax and use you to decorate my room.
Hey, yo.
Tsubasa, what do you have to say to this?
Hey, stop saying scary things or no dessert.
Seriously, stop with the big sister act.
Maybe everyone looks like Kamien to her now.
Well, I did thank Kamien too, but there was no sign of her. Maybe she was working on the escape pod. And last but far from least, Tsubasa. She's already blushing. She awkwardly averted her eyes. I guess she must be feeling embarrassed about what happened. I decided I would talk to her about it later, then looked to Yagumu. He urged me to keep talking with his eyes. Takumi, sorry to do this when you just came back, but we need to discuss what happens next right away. If we take too long, round 4 will start.
Round 4 will last from day 86 until day 100. Right now's our break. There's no way we're gonna do this a 4th time. Absolutely not.
An agreement then. We're not participating in this invader hunt again. If we want to leave the game, we're going to need to produce fuel for the escape pod somehow.
Fuel, as in a large amount of cryptoglobin.
Kami said before we need the cryptoglobin from the strongest class of commanders. Strongest class of commanders. That Dalcia surely fits the bill. If we can beat him and take his cryptoglobin, we'll definitely be able to launch the escape pod. But he was insanely strong.
Our attacks didn't do anything to him. I have PTSD from almost getting killed by him. Oh. Ah! Are you alright, Mr. Tsubasa? If you need somewhere to puke, aim for my face! Oh, God, no.
Yikes. I can relate to your nausea. Nausea is beyond powerful.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I need to go to the bathroom. We'll be back. sorry about that. I think some of you remember and some of you might not. I have a serious phobia of vomiting. And like,
That's why whenever we play Dead by Daylight, you will be kicked from the game if you pick Play.
yeah. Which honestly, even though Tsubasa's like great character-wise, for a while I had a hard time getting into her because of her problem. But that from Darumi, ugh.
Now Tsubasa is top. Best character.
I can't believe I had to say that. Ugh.
Time to change the wallpaper to Tsubasa.
I think I might just have to. You're right. What would happen? What?
What weapon would you have
Oh.
during 109?
Katie Claus?
Yeah.
We've been over this.
And I would have a golf club that doubles as a wand, so I can cast Fireball.
Fireball!
I don't care how big the room is. I said I cast Fireball. How is it fair that his defense is enough to nullify every attack? It's the only one we just can't beat. Alone, that is. Alone? Wonder what he was implying. And just then...
Please allow me to handle Dajia.
Yeah.
Whoa, when did you get here?
Oh my god, the jailbait shrine maiden!
Oh,
God fucking damn it, Darumi! DBZ Trunks fan, we did indeed, yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure every Danganronpa is canonically bi.
If you're gonna tell me that one person from 3 is bi and not just straight sapphic.
Oh, I guess... the one girl is straight lesbian.
Yeah. I think there's a couple of, like, straights, but the majority are at least bi.
If not bi-curious.
Yeah, I was gonna say Gundam is straight, I know, and so is Kazuichi. Anywho.
But for Darumi to call someone jailbait, again, something I did not expect to hear from this game.
Yikes. It's so cute when you just show up like that. My sister's the cutest girl in the cosmos.
Ima would have your head for saying that.
Yeah, right?
True enough, but more importantly, even we agree with it.
Jesus.
Kamiyun, do you know anything about Dalshia?
Dajia is one of the most renowned warriors in all of history. Naturally, word of his abilities spread throughout the land. And do you know how we can get through those impossible defenses of his? Dajia is permanently cloaked in the mist of divine blood, cryptoglobin. The blood he expels is the true form of his impenetrable defense. In order to damage him, you must first destroy his cloak of cryptoglobin.
Destroy it? How do we do that?
It's quite simple. Poison. Pure divine blood is weak only to poison. Even more so when it's exposed like that.
Okay, so that makes sense how Yakumu figured out their weakness.
Yeah.
So we need poison to work on cryptoglobin. We better figure that out, Wait, hold on. I could swear we already... Cryptoglobin, they absorb courses through their bodies. So I need to develop a poison that acts on cryptoglobin. Okay, Yakumu, you made a poison that works on cryptoglobin when you killed the previous sponsor, right? Can we use that to beat Dalshia? Yes, I was thinking the same thing. I've already given Kamiyun the poison I made.
Yugamo's poison is quite well made. After I make a few improvements to it, it'll be able to break through Dagio's impenetrable defenses. Fantastic.
I have a weird feeling. Know how we're gonna do this. Delcia said the next battle will be at our school, right?
Yeah.
I don't think the game's just gonna give us poison grenades.
Would be funny, though.
I think it's gonna be traps.
That
Like,
would
we're
be,
gonna have
yeah.
We're gonna have to force him to hit traps.
You're probably right. Oh.
I don't. Things are moving smoothly and quickly. If we kept this momentum going, we'll be able to down Dacia and his cryptoglobin. Don't celebrate just yet. I have another foe who is a far bigger nuisance. Let me guess, the sponsor. I can't get a read on them at all. It's hardly likely that they'll insert themselves in our battle with Dacia.
They might even have a more evil trick in store for us. Knowing them, they definitely do. Maybe we should take out the sponsor first?
Huh. I want to kill Dacia first. We keep letting Grandpa wander outside the old folks' home. It's not gonna be pretty.
Choice, we have two options right now. Target Dacia? Target the sponsor. And making that decision falls to me as team leader, I suppose.
Hold on.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're about to have a thing. And I'm gonna say this, if it's our decision that we have to give to chat, please chat, let's kill the sponsor first.
I
They
kind of
deserve
agree.
death. They deserve death. I already read.
No, I was getting the spelling of Dalgia because I'm very sure that that's going to be our next thing. So I was just getting ahead of myself. I'm going to let us pull it now because we'll be hopefully making that kind of decision. I want to see what chat would do regardless if we do make the decision or not.
It's so pains me to see to make a decision while you're convalescing. I would prefer if our leader chooses our course of action. Whatever you choose, we'll see it through to the end. Do we take care of Dacia as soon as possible, or we take out the sponsor first? We give Dacia a cryptoglobin and we can see, but it's entirely possible the sponsor will throw something at us to stop us. Maybe we should start with the sponsor then. I really would rather avoid a direct confrontation with them. We already know how to deal with Dacia, but we don't even know who or what the sponsor really is.
What did I do? Oh, I stole more catnip. Sorry.
Dacia is a sponsor. I have to make a choice. What am I going to do here?
Oh, it is like right here. Okay, cool.
Mom. Yeah, and
Alright.
plus we won't have to deal with the sponsor's voice anymore.
That would be really nice. We're at 100% with 5 votes for the sponsor.
6 votes, 100.
Fucking smile on my face.
Do we kill the sponsor or Dacia first?
I'm gonna give it a little bit. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be fighting the sponsor at this point.
Let me guess, you're putting it to a coin, okay?
I mean, at the point of 100% of the chat votes is voting one way or the other.
Yep. We want to fight the sponsor.
I think we want to fight the sponsor. Get that little bitch boy out of here. All right.
let's
That's
get
nuts.
bumped out.
9 votes out of like 12. Here we go. Ending the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And it's unanimous.
I think that might be our first unanimous poll.
Ever.
Yeah. The sponsor might need to advertise undies because he's gonna shit himself. Hey, yo. Or herself. It could be a woman. You're right.
Don't want to defeat the sponsor. They're the embodiment of evil. Unless we eradicate them from this world, they'll come back to haunt us again and again. I fell for their ruse and became a murderer. I can't let anyone else make the same mistake.
I totally agree with Takumi. I'll never forgive the sponsor for toying with us and exploiting our kindness. Never. Nobody gets away with harming my dear Takumi. Oh.
Oh. My dear Takumi, is there something we should know?
That was a joke. Just a joke. There's nothing going on between Takumi and me. Nothing at all, right? Right, Takumi?
Fucking. Oh, yeah.
Hello, Noy Barlow. We're doing pretty good. At least I am, because we got that kiss from Tsubasa earlier. Yay.
Oh, damn it. These two are definitely fucking behind her back. Don't you agree, Darumi?
I really do. I think it's totally not fair. I want to fuck Mr. Tsubasa. Get this little dork out of here.
Absolutely nothing. Nothing.
You better not be lying to me, shrimp dick, or else I'm gonna cut it off.
God damn. Take not even a teensy little thing, cause you hadn't hope to die.
Cause I'll kill you. I really will.
What sort of follow-up question is that? I already said it was nothing.
You're lying.
Although, I mean, we're getting technical. There is one thing.
Hey, yo. Why are you telling them about that?
It just slipped out.
Just like my dick last night.
I was about to say the same thing.
Same brain cell, same brain
Well, I can die, you dumb normies. Only Takumi, though.
What is happening? Why are Tsubasa and Takumi fighting all of a sudden? Same brain cell, same bond.
God damn it.
This is more of an expression of love. You'll understand when you're older.
Stop it. We have better things to do than tease me right now. Except Tsubasa. Tsubasa can.
I think we should be talking about this even more. We all want to see you happy, Takumi.
Tsubasa kissed us the prior day.
We've also admitted to being in love with Tsubasa. So, it's a little bit more than crushing at this point.
Yep. What? Be me happy?
You've been suffering all this time because you took on the toughest role among us. Among us. Fantastic. You thought this was consensual, Polly? Listen. You were looking away when we were improvising lines and thought the script said that. Fantastic, Habari.
Well.
So when we see you happy, it gives us a sense of relief.
Basically, we wish for happiness as much as we wish for ours. Didn't you know? I'm heartbroken for all those stages you're out of commission. You don't want to know.
We're not
okay?
telling you, okay?
Trust me. Keep your innocence. Don't fight the sponsor for daring to inflict so much pain on you. It's free kicks.
Because making you happy is the only reason we're even fighting.
See, they're all in love with Takumi.
Well, okay. Cryo, it is, because remember, Darumi's into CNC?
Yeah.
In that moment, I knew in my heart that we could beat the sponsor. With friends like these behind me, I could overcome any cunning or intrigue the sponsor threw at me. This time we'll succeed.
Besides, we're gonna be roommates. Gee, does that mean that I should start referring to you and Cryo as my roommates?
Lol.
Lol.
The sponsor is going down.
Yeah.
Wait. Give me a second. I've got something I need to do now. I need to get this. Need to get the sound.
Yeah.
Sound. Go to view.
Uh-oh. Meow.
Download this.
What?
Go to here.
Uh-oh.
Go into settings.
Uh-oh.
Go here. That.
Chad, I don't know what he's
Put
doing.
this here.
Ooh.
Here.
Ow.
If you. This one is fitting. Give it a moment to upload. Do this. Open you. Go to here. And
they were roommates.
They were roommates.
Hey, yo!
And they were roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
Roommates, sure. Yep, absolutely just roommates. Nothing more, nothing less. Hey,
Welcome
yo. Welcome back. I'm Neko. That's Blaze. Pretty sure you knew that
Hello.
already.
we all exchanged glances and nodded. I felt to myself that we would defeat the sponsor. Okay, we need to firm up our strategy. You'll all kindly accompany me to the bio lab. Oh, are we getting bio weapons?
Hey, that'd be so sweet.
Please let us have some illegal weaponry.
Why the biolab? Is this like
Something
dung
to
and...
show everyone.
Oh,
Think of it. Go to our plan in beating the sponsor.
is this like Danganronpa? So it is created by the creator of Danganronpa. So I would say yes. I would say that this is nittier and grittier and dirtier than Danganronpa. It's also got multiple endings. It's been wonderful. I like the game so much.
Everyone led us all to the bio lab. War crimes, war crimes, war crimes. Here you go. Take a look at these. Yakumo retrieved something from himself and laid them out on the desk.
Ugh! These are dismembered parts of a dead body.
Yikes. Yes, indeed. I went around collecting them all for the schoolyard. Oh, you're on our little break. A dismembered body in the schoolyard? Whose is it? There's no mistaking it.
Is it the sponsors?
These are
Yes.
the body parts of the first sponsor, one who self-destructed on the last day of the second round.
YouTube gave you double unskippable ads. I'm sorry.
Gross. They blew themselves up to hide their identity after they realized the poison was lethal. That must be why some of the body parts are charred. Anyway, I analyzed the assorted remains the other day. I discovered something very intriguing. This body has already been dead for several years.
Years?
Ah!
Years? But the sponsor only self-destructed 20 or so days ago. I was surprised too. I convinced myself I must have made a mistake. So I checked again and again, but the results were always the same. Every corpse has been dead for at least a few months, sometimes years. So my final conclusion was this.
Oh.
Sponsor's true identity was a dead body.
Dead body? You mean they were a zombie?
Itto theory!
Oh man.
Think about it. Doesn't it make lots of what we know about them make sense? They don't need to eat us. They keep coming back, even when we kill them. It's like a textbook definition of zombie.
He always comes back. Oh no, somebody's gonna push the Junko button.
I don't know, it sounds too outrageous to me.
Ah.
You think it's impossible, right?
Oh.
Always.
There it is. Thank you, Keaton.
Yep. But... Oop. You need to transcript.
Oh, do I? I'm sorry. Oh, sure.
How many possible things have we already witnessed since coming to this academy? There's probably an actual person controlling these dead bodies using Hemo Enema. That would explain why the sponsor has so many bodies at their disposal.
Might as well change the comeback command to be Itto. We'll have to see about that.
They're more corpse puppets.
And they could grab as many dead bodies as they wanted from a cemetery or something.
Ah.
That's why the first sponsor really wants is an army of dead bodies. This idea could also explain why they organized the invader hunt in the first place.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Huh?
By making us slaughter invaders by the dozen, the sponsor would get their prime pick of dead bodies.
Not change. Wait, what? Oh, add another one? We'll see. Maybe.
Yeah, if Itto theory is correct, who would win, William or Afton or Junko? Ooh, actually, that's a good question. I think it's Afton.
I think it's Afton, too.
Because technically,
Well-
Afton has come back from the dead. Junko's only became an AI.
Well, I was gonna say, it depends on, like, where along the timeline that is, and whether she has access to her army of Monokumas or not. Oh, we also have chat going on Twitch side. That's what you're missing. That's why you're lost.
I think it would be William Afton, though.
I
'Cause
think
to
it would be
fair,
Afton, too.
Because if we're going, like, Prime Springtrap versus Prime Junko, it's Afton.
It's Afton. Yeah, I think it's Afton. Junko makes does the good college try, but there's no, like, magic in...
Yeah, and Afton stays alive because of Remnant.
Does Blaze have Twitch? He doesn't stream on Twitch, but he talks on Twitch sometimes. I
Yeah,
stream
but
both.
because of the Remnant.
Yeah.
He's basically unkillable in this point in the timeline. And plus, he himself has become a virus.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think you're right that it's Afton. Anywho.
Oh yeah, I already read this line. They could create as many spirits as they want.
They were powering themselves by making us create dead bodies for them?
Exactly. The sponsor were just corpse was churning contractors. Oh my goodness, we beat the Mega Slime for once.
Yeah, and we did it on hard. Nice job, guys.
We all... Hey, wait. The participants reward loot box. Yay, gambling!
The loot box is just more coins for this one.
Damn it.
Ah.
And survivors of the hunt are very lenient towards the players.
Hey! Thanks for following on Twitch. Appreciate you. We got another posture check from Keaton, by the way.
Damn.
They really want
Let
us to
me be
sit
comfy.
straight tonight.
Let me be comfy.
For real, though.
Also, read it.
I know you did. And hydrate. Give me a second. I'm still.
Oh, I
straight.
just realized I'm in second place for net coin.
You're probably right after cryo, huh?
Yeah, by 200,000.
blind?
That's not too bad.
I'm happy with my Kirby.
Would we rather be comfy or have chronic back pain? Hibari, you forget that I have chronic back pain. Even
Such to ensure the sponsor wouldn't lose too many of the contractors all at once.
Only executing one player per round did seem kinda half-assed to me.
The duration of each round suddenly went up to 15 days, slowing down the pace of the executions.
The points distribution system was to help us stay alive for longer as well. 'Cause of that, we were able to hunt together in teams.
Also, that we could create as many dead bodies as possible.
Ah.
And since this song is more of a tune, and it irks the hell out of me.
Do you think the second sponsor is also a corpse puppet?
Odds are deathly high. They claim to be the sponsor's successor, but they're likely just one of the many corpses the first sponsor still has at their disposal. This is mind-boggling. Sponsor's been using us all this time. It's great dead bodies that they then turn into zombies, but wait.
Oh.
Blood-curdling possibilities suddenly flashed across my mind. The sponsor could control dead bodies. Yakumu, if the sponsor's abilities is to control corpses, but they use our friends' bodies as well.
What if they raid Kyoshika's grave or steal Karavara's body?
Kaku and Ito's bodies are in danger as well. We've left them in the morgue.
I'm pretty sure they weren't in the morgue anymore, though. Junko would have loved to lose to William because despair. You're so right.
Yes, you would just throw. The sponsor could have easily stolen them from under our noses.
That's just inhuman. Using their bodies even after they've died? Ugh.
Let's go check the graves and morgues immediately. We need to make sure the bodies are all accounted for. We'll all turn at once and start to dash out of the lab when... Oh, chill out, guys. Takamaru stopped us, his arm outstretched across the doorway.
William or Deadpool? Who would... Deadpool. Deadpool. No questions.
Again,
Deadpool,
it comes down to...
Number one, Deadpool's regeneration.
But it's you gotta consider how his regeneration works. Because it doesn't keep him alive, it stops him from dying.
Right, Deadpool broke through the fourth wall to kill his own creators.
But he's also died a lot.
Yeah, who's to say he couldn't break the fourth wall to write the story? Either that or, you know...
Let's be honest, Deadpool and William Afton would be friends.
Yikes. I'm mad that you're right about that. William or Thanos?
William.
William.
Not even close.
Yeah. Death is a fickle thing.
Death is a fickle thing.
Yikes. Purple man can't... Hey, it's Wing It! Wing it. Wing it. We got that kiss from Tsubasa earlier. Junko and Afton run off of despair. Actually, I think Junko and William would be friends. She'd love the way he causes despair. What do you mean? She runs on despair, he runs on agony. They'd be the besties.
She would just change his suit to be more high tech.
Yeah.
I've already secured our friend's remains. Secured them? Where?
You better see some people play DVD with us soon, or you're gonna go crazy. Yeah, guys, if you haven't already joined the Discord, we hang out there a lot. We play lots of games. We do lots of fun things. We're there literally every day. Come hang out. Come hang out.
Freddy Kuma. Their undignified coffins in my room. Since we're on the subject, come and pay your respects.
Surprised Keaton hasn't showed up to blow up Wing It yet. Probably get Junko to marry Michael as a sick joke.
We hesitantly headed to Yakumo's room. Inside, we saw Yakumo's room was packed from wall to wall with coffins. Looks more like a morgue than a bedroom now.
Where's your furniture? Your bed? I dismembered and disposed of them. I figured these guys' eternal sleep was more important than mine, you know?
Aww.
Thank you,
Damn.
Yugamu, for protecting their bodies all by yourself. I'm so glad they're safe.
Yeah. You did great. Once the invader hunt is over, we'll give them a proper reburial.
Yugamu, what are those things on top of the coffins?
The bombs from inside their bodies. I surgically removed them when I brought them here.
Oh.
It didn't feel right to leave something so sickening inside them, even in death, you know?
Hi, Joey.
Hi, Joey.
Yukamu.
Interesting to know how those look. Looks like those
Yeah.
things are like along their spine.
Probably.
Feel my tears welling up at Yakumo's kind consideration.
Honestly, if he knows where the bombs are now, he could technically surgically remove ours, right?
Yeah, but the sponsor probably wouldn't allow that. He was probably more repulsed by the bombs than ever, having been blown up by one himself the other day. We all stood before the coffins to pay our respects before leaving Yakumo's room.
He has a much kinder side than you thought, yeah. Nice on the kiss, and Afton would not take the upgraded rabbit suit. He can only go into even worse suits.
I don't know, Burn Trap is pretty sick.
In the head. Good for you, Cherry. Hold on. Actually, while we're on the topic, Wing It's here. Who else is here? Is there anybody else actually here tonight?
No.
Just you. There we go. Okay, there you go. Go. If I'm pretty sure everybody here is already subbed to all the besties, but you know.
The moment we stepped out of Yakumo's room onto the rooftop, we heard an unexpected voice. It's going to be the sponsor, or Emma and Kako.
It's gonna be Emma and Kako.
Oh.
Hey, do you guys have a minute? Long time no see, everyone.
Emma and Kako! Well, you two are an unusual sight around here. So I'll be doing all the honor. Also, hey chat, think fast.
Ah! knew
I could already feel tension rising. We exchanged knowing glances and prepared ourselves to fight if we need to. I've blinded half of chat. Nobody could tell what these two were thinking. They even injured Nozomi during the Ava incident before.
No need to be so wary. We're here to offer you our unconditional surrender.
Right, like a white flag.
Hello, guy.
Also, wait. We need to do it on Twitch side as well.
Well, I'll get... Oh, okay. I was gonna flashbang Twitch side. But fine.
Why are you going to table flip out of rage?
Oh.
So they're not going to antagonize us anymore?
I mean, it's not like we can beat you guys, right?
And now Takamaru's dead.
And there's really no point competing against you the way things are right now. In fact, we were hoping we could join you.
Sounds like a good deal. For you.
Fight any commanders yet? No, there's been no fighting today, but we did get that kiss from Tsubasa.
Yay.
After all those terrible things you said to Takumi. Sure, Cherry. I can look. Boom, 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 boom. Do, do. Assuming we're not going to be streaming much longer, we're going to go for a bit longer.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting you to welcome us for free, of course. I come bearing a gift.
What kind of gift?
My life. I'll stay in last place all through the next round and die. In exchange, I ask you keep my dear sister safe when I'm gone.
What? Hey, another roommate!
Brother dearest, what are you talking about? I'll even let you lock me in that cage in the courtyard if you doubt my sincerity. And then I'll die in the same cage Ava once occupied. Poetic justice for my attempted murder of her, don't you think?
Emma. Brother dearest, no! How could I live without you?
Come now, sister dearest, this is the way it should be.
It's an unspoken rule that an older brother takes the place of his sister when she faces certain death.
Honestly based. I must word made me remember what Ava said just before she died.
To earn my title as mother, there is something I must do. I must teach Nozomi the meaning of true love and the strength of a real parent who never sacrifices her children to benefit herself.
Love a heart that moves someone to give their life to protect another. Completely contrary to what the Killing Game stood for. And that was why. It's fine. You both join our team.
Really?
Takamaru asked me to forgive you two anyway.
I'm so grateful, Mr. Sumino. I will die as promised, so please take care of my dear.
On one condition. Emma, you are prohibited from dying. You need to survive too.
What? Hold on, Mr. Sumino. If I survive, someone else has to die.
No, nobody has to die. We're going to put an end to this game. Don't worry, as long as we remain united, Sponsor will be no match for us. Seems like someone developed a killer new attitude since we saw him last. That's how our leader should be.
I feel like we're letting these two off too easy, but I'm good if Takumi is.
Emma, Kako, let's put our past behind us and work together for the future.
Gross! I usually can't stand cringy stuff like this, but I'll let this one slide. It'll be a change from all that awkwardness, at least.
To be fair, to the others, we all fell for the sponsors' play to divide and conquer. Now we're finally united as one again. Part of the Special Defense Unit is at stake. Let's take down that sponsor. Our newfound unity made us all more determined to fight against our enemy. Carry on the wills of those who had passed before us and do what needed to be done.
You know, I'm just gonna say this. Ooh, that looks delicious, Cloth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13. The sponsor does still have access to Hiruko and Moko's bodies.
Wherever they are.
Well, we buried Hiruko. Moko is wherever they are. I just want to point that out.
Yeah. Well, it depends on who's in these.
Well, I mean...
You didn't say whose corpses are in there.
Well, we've had...
Get prepared.
Shut up,
Be ready
Serial.
to give your lot.
We've had 8 people die. And there are 6 boxes. So if we don't count the people that died outside, would be Hiruko and Moko.
I think Haruko would be one of the ones inside the boxes.
Then we're missing a body that died in the school.
So probably Ito.
I feel like Yugamu would have said something if Ito was missing, though.
No, I think he just didn't care about Ito's body and disposed of it a different way.
Are we doing all 100 nights tonight? No. No. We've been working on this for a while.
Let's get this meeting started. Needless to say, we're here to discuss how to bring down sponsor one and for all. Shot Yakumo a glance and he took over. To be the sponsor, we'll first have to deal with the 3 deadly weapons they wield. First of all, their suit. As you all know by now, it has the ability to negate team animal-based attacks. None of our superhuman attacks will even scratch it.
Technology that nullifies the power of divine blood. The inventor must be a weird wizard. But its crazy weak against physical attacks. Anyone can destroy it with a regular weapon.
Yeah, we broke through it with a simple crossbow. It's not at all tough. We shot holes in the first sponsor's suit some 50 nights ago. Damaging it wasn't the real problem. Sponsor has 2 other weapons at their disposal. These aren't especially lethal. So much as touch the sponsor, they'll swarm around and attack us.
Just
like when they kill the others?
Yeah.
Just like when they killed the others by sucking their blood chai.
Mr. Yakushiji was killed by those accursed bugs too. Why are those bees still here in the school after the change of sponsors?
Because they aren't servants to a specific sponsor. They serve the invader hunt itself.
So long as the game continues, we'll have to live in fear of those bees.
Not like bees are invincible, though. Remember, we also have one of the sponsor's suits. Please can't touch anyone who's wearing it. Here comes our biggest problem. The sponsor's third weapon. A deadly new weapon they've somehow gotten their hands on. Detonators for the bombs inside us.
Being held back by bombs in our bodies is such a killing game cliche at this point. It's starting to feel like deja vu.
There's 7 buttons on that controller. Each button had an image of one of us on it. There's 8 buttons clearly on there. Probably did that so they wouldn't accidentally press the wrong button in the heat of the moment. The first right person gets taken out before they attack the sponsor. This third weapon is maybe the worst of all. That round we can't even get close.
Hey, I know. What if I attack the sponsor while wearing the suit? Nozomi, what is this nonsense? Are you still trying to die? No, this isn't a suicide mission. In fact, I think the odds are in my favor. Think about it. There's no one better than me to do the job, because I don't have a bomb in my body. Oh, right. You're not an official member, so...
There's someone came to the academy of her own free will. Basically snuck in without even the people in charge noticing. Unlike us, she hadn't had a bomb implanted in her when she was unconscious. Even so, would security put Nozomi in such great danger? Even if we did beat the sponsor by risking her life.
Oh.
I'd say putting a statue on Nozomi is feasible. It's one of the sponsor's weapons. That's big.
So, I can do it?
But even if we risk your life to be the sponsor, does that really end the game?
Meet the sponsor, beat the game. Oh no, the sponsor's actually still alive. And that's been the flow of events so far. Right, another successor might show up. Well, they've got an army of zombies after all. Ugh. Creating successors out of dead bodies is too freaky, even for me. But didn't the sponsor mention they only had one body right now? Oh no, there's only one of me. I'm not talented enough to control more than one body.
Obviously that was a lie. Why would they show their hands so easily?
We found the one thing Jerome isn't into. Also, boss commands are mod only. What is going on with stream avatars? Hold on. I don't know. I'm gonna reload, but I'm gonna reload them. Sorry. I'm gonna reload the app entirely. There we go. The blue-haired one reminds you of Harley Quinn. Yeah, that's kind of, I would see. Who would be into necrophilia? I mean, nothing like shoving something up corpse's panties, am I right? Sorry. We have a whole command for that. Listen, it's an Infinite Dream reference. If you guys don't remember or weren't part of the channel back when that happened,
Go watch the Infinite Dream series. It was a great time.
If this monster possess multiple bodies, it's really nice to kill just the one we can see. How about we find and kill the person controlling them? There being one person in control is just a theory.
Ah.
No.
I was right. Who would this person be? How could we find them?
A sponsor's like a roach that can't be squished.
Spasta suddenly raised her voice in frustration.
They should just drop dead already. Why won't this game end?
Huh. Don't be sad, Mr. Tsubasa. It's basically a stylistic form for killing games to drag on and on.
Stylistic form.
Ever notice how killing games in movies or comics never seem to end once they get started? The players exploit a loophole and they think they've won, only to find themselves at the start of another game. They beat the mastermind and think it's finally over, only for the true mastermind to show up.
It sounds like you're describing the invader hunt.
Huh. Yeah, because so far as killing game go, this hunt's about as cliche as they come. I mean, have you seen the rules?
There's no clear rule explaining how the players can win this game. I bet the sponsor's hoping it'll drag on forever. Oh, just knock me out now.
I prefer killing games that start and end with a bang. Oh, my recent wrecks include...
No reason to go on a tangent of killing game reviews and theories, but I was already tuned out by them. There was something she said earlier that I couldn't get out of my mind. No clear rule explaining how the players can win this game. She was right, there's nothing in the rules about us winning. Some odd reason this statement's still in my mind, even though I couldn't figure out for the life of me why it seems so important.
To kill me? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, just thinking about something. I ignored the odd sensation, focused on continuing this discussion. That's why our heads together to come up with a way to beat the sponsor, prevent another one from showing up. Talked over different ideas right until nighttime, still couldn't come up with anything viable.
Bong, bing, bong.
You never will then.
Break time ends tomorrow. Fourth round would start in 2 days. I don't want to play this game anymore. I'd been hoping we could take out the sponsor before it started, but...
Lunacy! Hey, welcome in. Long time no see.
Getting flustered now solves nothing. I should just go to bed. Slipped into bed and lay down with every intention of sleeping.
I feel that.
But it was not to be. My mind was still actively thinking about Drumi's words from this afternoon, and sleep had all but fled from me.
There's no clear rule explaining how the players can win this game. I bet the sponsor's hoping it'll drag on forever. Oh, just knock me out now.
Didn't know why I was so hung up on that one point. I still couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard I thought about it. Eventually, I finally started drifting off. fell asleep with the lights on. My sleep was shallow that night, but I did dream.
I'll share. Jeez.
Oh?
I stole catnip from you. Come get it.
Oh. Well.
He should sleep with the room, and he should sleep with Tsubasa.
In those dreams, I relived the events that occurred ever since the sponsor showed up.
Oh, here we go.
Don't worry, I will not lay a finger on any of you. The game will immediately cease if the sponsors harm the participants without just cause.
The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause.
Ooh.
Well, wait,
ooh.
interesting. That's an easy rule to abuse.
I was gonna say, we stick Nozomi in the suit, give her a voice changer to make the sponsor think that it's us or something. The sponsor blows us up. We're not participating in it.
And then
He's now in the game ends immediately.
Which is interesting because technically Nozomi was never a participant because they don't have a bomb.
I guess she wasn't.
Forceful ending of the game was one thing that could be constructed as player victory. Maybe that was why she got so hung up on what Durumi said. Because a player victory condition actually did exist. Next scene to flash across my mind was Yakumo being blown up by the second sponsor. The invader hunt didn't end then, even though they'd murdered a player. That was because Yakumo attacked the sponsor first, so punishing him for that was considered just cause.
Wait. Why am I being why is everybody bonking me? Also, have a great night, Lunacy. Hopefully you get some actual sleep soon.
Actually, we could just have Nozomi approach him in the suit. Don't even attack or anything. Because we could do some psychological torture by having her approach. Make the sponsor think that the same scenario is about to happen.
I don't know.
Current sponsor carried that terrible remote control capable of blowing us up everywhere they went. Scene changed and I saw bodies of our friends that Yakumo had secured. Bonds on top of the coffins, Yakumo had surgically removed them post-mortem. He was blown up by one himself. Must have abhorred their very existence. This terrifying weapon was tucked away in the bodies of all my friends.
It's an unspoken rule that an older brother takes the place of his sister when she faces certain death.
Next, the memory of Emma and Kako asking to join our team surfaced in mind. Emma declared that he would die on behalf of Kako. His determination touched me. Just then, sat up in bed, suddenly wide awake.
Huh?
I found it!
He just found the same condition I did.
I had an epiphany while sifting through those memories in my dreams. I found a way to end this game. I ran out of my room and went to wake up Yakumo and Durumi. What is it, Tsukumi? It's the dead of night, you know.
Yeah, what do you want? I
I was just about to go visit Mistress Tsubasa in her room.
Listen, guys, I finally found it. I found a way to end the invader hunt. I mean, you found a way to definitively kill the sponsor. No, we're not going to kill the sponsor. We're going to end the game.
What now? Is there any difference?
As different as chalk and cheese. Conflating the two was our first mistake. I shared my new strategy with my friends. Their reaction? That does sound like it could be worth a try.
But it's Yagami's handiwork that'll make her break the whole thing. You sure it's gonna work?
Or is he actually going to remove our bomb?
Oh god, maybe.
He's going to take out our bomb.
He's gonna trade bombs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually...
And we're going to be the ones to take Nozomi's place.
No, we're probably just gonna trade bombs with, like, Darumi and let Darumi attack.
No. I think it's more poetic if we're taking Nozomi's place. Because of why the vision of Emma and Kako had popped in.
Probably, yeah.
Because of how he views Nozomi as a sister.
Which means he's probably asking Darumi to let herself get blown up by his bomb. Yikes.
I'm sure. He's already taken out 6 of those things. You can probably do it blindfolded by now, right? I've never done with a living patient before, okay? Don't come crying to me if I end up killing you instead. So he's technically taking out ours. Doesn't matter, we can keep coming back with the Revive-O-Matic until you get it right. You're making it sound like some peaceful picnic. Oh, I'll give it a try. It's a job of a leader's aid to panties every woman fantasy after all. We don't have much time, so let's start right away. Need you two to come with me to the biolab. We quietly and stealthily made our way to the biolab, taking care to not to be discovered by the sponsor.
This music?
Take off your clothes and lie down on the table over there. Darumi and I complied with Yakuma's instructions, stripping down with our backs to each other.
I have to let 2 boys see me naked? Gross. I might as well go the whole 9 yards and start making the O face now.
Come on. This is an emergency. Not like we've got any ulterior motives.
So says the pervert, trying to sneak glances at my boobs.
I'm gonna tell Mistress Tsubasa about this.
I wasn't looking. I didn't see anything. You ready? Let's do this. Oh, but first, some anesthetics. Takamaru pointed a syringe into my neck, so I lay on the table.
Oof, we lost Arceus.
It was a sharp, prickling pain for a moment, and then my vision turned blurry. Began to feel lightheaded and...
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, one more day?
You did it, Yukamu. You did it.
Yikes.
That's terrifying.
That's a scar. Also, hello, Darumi.
Great, now I'm damaged goods. On the bright side, this scar makes it look like I was in an epic sword fight or something. A scar on the back would have been a swordsman's shame.
You goat move for a reason. Hello, Kirby guy.
Removing that thing from a living body was certainly different. I was out of my element. Anyway, better put your clothes on. The opening ceremony for the 4th round is about to begin.
That was yeah.
We quickly got dressed, hiding the large scars on our chests under our clothes. And then...
Good morning, people of Lost Defense Academy.
I've been trying to push him to my level of subscribers for a hot minute. Guys, chat, if you haven't subscribed to Blaze yet, what the fuck is wrong with you? I think my chat has, though.
Yeah.
The fourth round of the Invader Hunt will now begin. There we go. Drop your link again. Gather at the Leisure Lounge so I can explain the rules.
This is it. It's do or die time.
You come and I'll go ahead and tell the others about the plan. Come join us when you're ready, Takumi.
Yeah, I'll be right there. After parting ways with Rumi and Yakumu, we went back to my room and got changed. Once I was done, we all dashed to the Leisure Lounge. It was our time for the showdown.
Finally! Although, what's with that getup of yours?
Sponsors seemed a little confused by my appearance. It was only natural since I was wearing the same thing they were.
We've got another posture check.
Lol.
Chat really wants us to sit straight up today.
Stood before them in the suit that Haruko had retrieved to cost her life.
Takumi, why are you dressed like that?
What's going on, Takumi? Everyone else looked equally confused. That was the act they were supposed to be putting on.
I smell a big fat rat. Is this your version of a taunt? Coming here in that suit can only mean one thing, am I right?
That depends on your response. Answered the sponsor in a calm, quiet voice. One question for you, sponsor. You've been hounding and pestering me ever since you showed up. Why?
I thought I told you before. It's because you're the most entertaining one here. You're such a little goody-goody, which also makes you capable of the cruelest decisions. A pair of goody two-shoes would happily step into the most disgusting puddle of filth to protect someone if they could. I just knew you would provide top-class entertainment if I pushed you into a corner. And that's exactly what you did. Are your hands still stained with the blood of those people you murdered in cold blood, serial killer Takumi? It's a laugh.
And that's when Takumi used neutral special. Gone. Sponsor's jarring laughter echoed throughout the room. Good, now's the perfect time to act angry. Glad you're so entertained. I hope you're ready for more. Let's see how funny you find this.
Wait, Mr. Samino, what are you thinking? That's against the rules.
Aha! Damn, Takumi, you can't be serious about this.
Kirby Guy is currently quoting what the sponsor said earlier in the game. Don't do it, Takumi.
Everyone tried to stop me, of course. So I was part of the act too. You needed to make it seem like I was acting on my own, totally independent from the others. That was the scene we were trying to present to the bees hovering above. Let's go. I've made up my mind. I have to do this. Shook off the pleas of the others. The sponsor has to pay for what they did. For making me kill other humans. Ah! I charge at the sponsor full speed, a knife in my hand. These swoop towards me with the familiar cacophony of beating wings. Obviously, they're meant to suck blood of the rule breaker dry, but their stinger couldn't penetrate the suit I was wearing. I raised the knife. The suit could repel any cryptoglobin-based attacks, but was weak against physical attacks. Even a knife should be able to break through it.
You really didn't think this through, Takumi? Have you forgotten my other weapon?
The sponsor took out the remote control.
Sheesh, I was hoping you could entertain me for a while more before you broke. Alas, all good things must come to an end. So long, Takumi. Let's play again in our next lives.
The sponsor pressed the detonation button for the bomb in my body. Kaboom.
They reused Yugamu's explosion.
Yep.
Because those are not Darumi's hands.
No, not even remotely. But I wasn't the one who got blown up.
Darumi!
Instead, it was Darumi.
Ah.
Darumi and I will exchange bombs in our bodies. When I violate the rule, the sponsor will press the button for my bomb.
Huh?
But when they do that, the one who actually explodes will be Darumi, who hasn't broken any rules at all. Right, that will fulfill the victory condition of the game. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms the participant without just cause. That's how we'll win. Oh, the sponsor really honored that rule, though. They could just change it on the spot. Between the two of them, the sponsor has tampered with the rules of the plenty already. That's true, the rules seem more like guidelines than anything else, but I have a feeling this one is set in stone.
Rules are made to be broken, like buildings or people.
I'm sorry, I had to. All the talk of the rules. The Jinx line just got to me. I've been holding that back for like 20 minutes.
Well. When I was laid up in bed before, the sponsor came to my room. Wish I could torture you myself, but alas, that would be against the rules. Sounded genuinely sad when they said that. So this is rule 9 of the sponsor with all their authority can change. I think so. The moment they blow up Darumi and Semi, something will happen.
Are you blind?
I didn't know how, but the sponsor would be heavily punished.
Oh, give me a second to do my glasses. Blind. Neko blind. Neko can't see. Okay.
This was give the opportunity we needed to beat them.
Hold up. You're talking like it's a given I'll get blown up in your place. Why's it gotta be me? It doesn't matter who does it, right? Couldn't you use Emma or one of those other guys?
Hey!
No, you have to be the one. It absolutely has to be you. I've decided.
Yo? And why's that?
Because you got to kiss Tsubasa before me.
Hey! Jealousy between metas. Fantastic.
So it's just a personal grudge? You're the normie who needs to blow up and die.
Why do you care? We'll bring you back with the Revive-O-Matic right away.
Of course I care! This melt-the-kiss Lady Tsubasa's delicate lips will be destroyed!
Good, you homewrecker. Those lips are mine.
Hey, yo.
You're killing me, Takumi. But in a good way. That's a sort of news I expect from a successful leader.
inside Yugamu's all like, when's it gonna be my turn? I want to kiss Takumi.
Once I asserted the bomb had gone off, I took off the seat and stormed towards the sponsor. That was against the rules. Broke the rules, sponsor. Flying up to me when she didn't do anything at all. That's a grave violation.
You killed Miss Amamiya.
Yeah, give her back to us.
Huh? What the? You're back already.
For a while, the sponsor said nothing as we surrounded and hurled accusations at them.
You really had me fooled.
Eventually, they let out a subdued sigh.
Darn it. I totally miscalculated. You switched the bombs in your bodies, huh? When I pressed the detonator, I ended up hurting Darumi without just cause. You're right. I've broken the rules of the game.
So you see.
Therefore,
I officially surrender.
Well, that's it.
Oh, I deny the stuffy excuses. Death, please. Nothing.
Huh?
I thought you'd bring out at least one last desperate gambit. What am I supposed to do? Have you seen the state of my unbeatable weapons?
Followed the sponsor's glances to the ceiling. Did they all just fall?
Huh?
The bees are falling.
Are they dead?
Those bees are like embodiments of the game itself. Since the game's over now, of course they're going to die too.
Ew.
One after another, the bees dropped to the ground. Finally, the last one fell, and they were all dead.
See, I have nothing to fight with now. Feel free to do whatever you want to
Remove
me.
the mask!
Ah!
You're definitely not getting off easy, but before that, show us your true face and tell us who you really are.
He must be a zombie, right?
Or a monster that looks even more hideous.
I'm gonna take your suit off now, sis, and you die, understand?
What's the point of resisting now? Go ahead.
Yugamu quickly and skillfully started removing the suit from the sponsor's body. Soon we would see the face of the person who'd been tormenting us for days on end. Open sesame!
Alright. Last call, chat. Who is it?
Itto.
Probably. Last call, anybody? Itto? Probably. Anybody else want to take a guess?
Itto always comes back.
It's Joe. Joe Mama. You think it's Takumi? How, Amari? You think it's Itto? Raining Knight, welcome in. Hi there. No Joe Biden. Jesus, cloth.
Lol. Takamaru tore the suit and helmet off the sponsor in one breath. What? Everyone was dumbfounded by the face that had been hiding beneath the suit.
It's Itto.
I couldn't believe it. It was him all this time?
It's fucking Itto.
But how was it possible?
Always come back.
God damn it.
Itto theory! Itto, you're still alive?
There's no way.
Hello, Takumi. Guess my secret's out. I was really hoping I could play the sponsor for a little while more.
Fucking fuck. No
Itto
way.
theory! Murder him!
Itto.
Huh?
Don't tell me you're a zombie. Did his dead body revive somehow?
No, he's probably still secure in my room. He couldn't have come back from the dead.
Then, is this someone else disguised as Itto?
I couldn't believe Itto Sasuke was standing before us again. There was no mistaking his malicious presence. You're really the real Itto. It's been a while since we spoke face to face like this, hasn't it, Takumi?
I am indeed Ito Suzuki in the flesh. Not the Ito Suzuki, you know, though. I've come from another slightly different world.
So he's crossing timelines now.
Oh, shit. My thoughts were thrown into confusion. How could Aito still be alive? How did he become the sponsor? And as the second sponsor, how was he connected to the first?
The first was also Aito. From yet another timeline.
Aito theory is real.
Your timeline theory was correct. Aito really is the Junko of this game. Yeah.
Where's our Aito command?
Uh-huh. Did we mention he killed his parents?
You know what we need.
You are completely flabbergasted. Would you like to know who I really am?
That goes without saying. Spit it out already.
You have no right to remain silent.
Just what kind of alternate universe did you come from?
Why'd you make Takumi do that to those people in the mansion? Hello, Alex. Have a good night.
Sana Aito bombarded him with questions.
Calm down, everyone. Don't worry. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
I was surprised. He actually promised to answer our questions without leaving us hanging. Except...
Just have one condition.
What is it?
I'll only answer questions from Takumi, but we have to be alone. No answers if anyone else is there.
What? Why do I have to be stuck somewhere alone with you?
It's not to know. Do you really want to turn this off or down? It's the biggest chance you'll have to get information out of me, team leader.
You've got a lot of nerve. We could always squeeze the information out of you through various torture techniques.
Oh. You're not much of a professional assassin if you can't tell torture won't work on someone like me, Yagumu. I've already made up my mind. I'll only talk when I'm alone with Takumi.
I don't know, DBZ Trunks. I don't know.
You're still trying to toy with me at this stage?
Why are you so obsessed with Takumi anyway?
Why wouldn't I be mean to him? After all, you're the version of you that killed me, aren't you?
Yeah?
Did kill Aito. So I thought, how could he be standing before me again now? So this is all about revenge. You even became the sponsor of the killing game, Ta.
Not really, but I couldn't get over it, you know. How you off the other me looked like you were stomped out past to be exterminated. Looking oh so righteous while you were at it. I wanted to make sure you come to terms with your true vile nature. Did you never feel inclined to act self-righteous again? How does it feel to be very worse, even worse serial killer than me, Takumi?
Just for that? You made me kill those people just for that?
Oh, now that's an expression. Better suited to be a disgusting creature like you. Are you in utter anguish yet?
Alex, that's part of Cloudbot. You would have to go to the Cloudbot in the description in order to use the Junko thing that pops up. Be funny if everyone was Aito from different... Oh god, no.
Took over the killing game from the previous sponsor so I could see you looking tortured by guilt and desperation. The game may be over, but my fun has only just begun. Now it's your responsibility to interrogate me.
I wanted to kill Aito again, right there and then, to avenge my friend who died in this game. but I knew I couldn't. We need the information he had.
It's starting to spell more and more like the multiverse theories too. This Itto came from another timeline, right?
Huh?
The question is, which timeline is he from?
Always come back.
Probably one of the... I don't know.
The multiversal timeline theory states... Well, technically would state that whichever timeline he came from is now missing their Itto.
Right.
But that timeline, Itto also has to be aware that we kill him in this one.
Right. We'll have to figure that out later. Hello, Cersei. Melody. Hi. Long time no see. You'll understand if you keep playing? Yeah. Oh, that's a great idea, Cloth. Ever heard of morphogenetic fields? Does that mean he knows how to travel between timelines? Thank you, Alex.
Oh. Can we see Takamaru alive again if we go to another timeline?
This Itto really did come from a different timeline. The information he held was priceless. We could solve our most immediate problems by learning how to travel between timelines from him. We won't have to fight Dulcio's struggle to get the escape pod started up. Nobody else needed to die. But to get that information...
We've been pretty good. Hopefully your school is going well. I'm just glad to see you again.
Well, we have a little chat, Takumi. You have to tell me what I want to know first. Like the sensation you felt when you killed those people, feeling like bathing in the warm blood of your victims.
Ugh.
The scorching sound was so nice and satisfying, wasn't it?
Ew,
In that moment, the faces of the people suddenly surfaced in my mind, clear as day.
Duck Game for Life. Have you heard of the Ship of Theseus? I have, actually.
Faces of the people I had killed. My breath seemed quickened, and then I broke out in cold sweat. Itto really did have the potential to be the best assassin in the world.
Cause of death. Who would win, William or Itto? Actually.
His ability to drive people into dead ends and make them wish they were dead with words alone was unparalleled.
I actually think Itto would win here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not so bad to be caught if I can get you see you looking like that.
I mean, because technically we murdered him in this timeline, and now here he is, right the fuck in front of us.
But I'm nowhere near done yet. But think you can get away from the ugly soul of yours for even a moment. I'll be sure to remind you of your sin from now on, every single day.
Please tell me Tsubasa kills him.
Oh, that would be so fantastic.
I could feel the strength leaving my body as Itto laughed at the top of his voice. And to think I thought I'd finally be able to relax after defeating the sponsor and ending the game. I was wrong, my real suffering was only just beginning. After killing Itto, he came back with a firm hand on my ankle, ready to drag me down into hell with him. My killing game wasn't over yet. Yes!
Tsubasa! Best girl.
Yes. It happened so quickly I barely knew what was going on. Tsubasa picked up the knife I had chopped, lunged forward, and slit Ito's throat with it. That's not a slitting Ito's throat. That's a stab, which means this is a reused asset from somewhere else. I.e., this isn't the first time Tsubasa has killed Ito.
Or they translated it wrong. How can you not ship them? I am changing my wallpaper tonight.
Tsubasa!
Don't you dare bully Takumi. My sweet Takumi.
Ah!
Tsubasa?
Anyone who dares to hurt him.
Yes, now we get the poly roommate situation. We're very, very happy about the poly roommate situation.
Is going to
They
have
were
to answer
roommates.
to me.
Wait.
Again, should I be referring to you as a roommate?
And they were roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
Oh my god.
I'm so glad the whole thing fit in a 5-second thing.
Thanks, Cloth.
Two of you are such ugly monsters.
Ugh. Ito coughed up blood and collapsed on the ground. Within a few seconds, he stopped breathing.
Well, there goes all our information.
Worth it, though. Tsubasa ran over and held her in a tight embrace.
I'm sorry. We were supposed to ask him for more information. But I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't bear to see you in so much pain.
No need to apologize, Tsubasa. If you hadn't jumped in, I'd have done the same thing.
I love how both of our boyfriend and our girlfriend are so ride and die for us.
They both were about to stab him.
Yeah.
Based.
Based.
I think it would have been funnier if we saw them both stab him at the same time.
Best
Just
polycule
different-
ever. I can't agree that it's the best polycule ever.
Just different weapons from both of them.
But I'll
Like, he
say
just pulls out a blade, stabs him in the back.
I'll say best video game polycule ever.
Seems like it. Trunks. She's starting her arc.
Yandere confirms she really is best girl. I don't know how much longer we're planning to go.
This is the last day.
Okay. 3 cheers for Miss Quana. The sponsor got what was coming to him, and it feels so good. There we go. Next Comic-Con costuming idea. There we go.
I
Fantastic.
cry it would be Durumi.
That'd be even funnier. Vengeance for Takamaru!
Just Takamaru, not literally everyone else who died during this.
Wow, the two of them were pretty much up his butt.
Actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if Ito came around right after Ito died.
Yeah.
Choked cereal to finish the business. Gaku caught what was happening
And got
and was
stabbed.
killed for it.
It's possible.
Would make sense.
Someone like that doesn't deserve to live. I approve of anything Mr. Tsubasa does. Besides, this is the perfect end to a killing game.
Perfect end?
Killing games just love to drag out the story for as long as possible and then suddenly drop the ending on you with zero fanfare.
You know, without answering any of the subplots it was alluding to the whole time. It's not a real killing game these days if it doesn't end super abruptly. That's why this is the perfect end to our killing game. I'm here all day for it.
So the invader hunt ended abruptly, in perfect killing game style, 60 days after it began. As relieved as I was, I would be lying if I said I wasn't bothered by the many unanswered questions it left behind. There was no time for us to run around trying to solve the mysteries now. The game was over, and that meant we had more important matters to deal with. With our eyes keenly focused on the prize of the true happy ending, we quickly moved towards our next objective.
Unfortunately, I thought Zuki's cryptoglobin is not strong enough to power the pod.
Right, I didn't think that it would be that easy. We had drained all the blood out of Ito's body and pumped it into the escape pod's fuel tank. But still wasn't enough.
Would Takamaru and Mondo be good friends? Dude, they would, like, adopt each other as brothers.
Yeah, no. The bromance would go hard.
Even though he was so strong, Ito's cryptoglobin is totally useless.
If you really think about it, 80% of his strength came from those bees.
Speaking of the bees, I have analyzed the remains and discovered something. They're a type of combat organism or school invader, to use your name for them. So those bees used to be human? I hypothesized that the first sponsor found and attacked a combat organism facility. From there, they must have coerced the manufacturers to creating these bee-like units with enhanced power and functionality.
That explains the look of them.
Yep. Yeah, I kind of theorized about that. Why did the bees die all at once when the sponsor broke the rules?
Perhaps because of a divine pact to prevent the sponsor from harming the participants without due cause.
Divine pact?
A wish made to God, if you will. Do you not also offer something in return for making a wish to your God? I'll be a good girl, so please let Father's surgery be a success. Things like that.
In this case, I want some place without due cause, so please grant these bees great strength. Sponsor, no. People who put the bees made a wish like that.
And God granted them that wish? So God really exists? And this strong belief that he exists is the key. Divine blood grows in strength by binding itself to emotions. And the strongest feeling in this world is devotion.
God, you say? That scale's too grand for a little guy like me to comprehend. Just who was that first sponsor anyway?
They're still completely shrouded in mystery. Sorry, guys, if I hadn't killed Ito.
It wasn't your fault, Tsubasa. Nobody's trying to blame you for anything. Again, it was probably just Tsubasa. Or from probably just Ito. From a different
Another
timeline.
Ito.
That's right. We're all really grateful for what you did. Mr. Tsubasa, can I comfort you with the longest, deepest kiss you've ever had? Can I? I really want to.
Actually, it would be funny if it was Terumi from a different timeline. Let's just forget about Ito. The killing game's over now anyway. If the first sponsor was a zombie like we had theorized, it was still possible they could come back at some point. However, the bees they had been their strongest weapon were dead now. Without those bees, we could definitely take out the sponsor by ourselves. There's nothing to be afraid of anymore. What you need right now is more cryptoglobins fully power the escape pods.
We'll probably be going until the end of this day. We've been working on this for quite some time.
And we have a perfect candidate for who can provide us with that. Right, the squad's Commander, Tashiya. We got to find a way to beat him and take his cryptoglobin.
Have a good night, Cloth.
Huh?
Tell me, have you finished developing the poison that could help with that?
I mean, we're on ending 2 of 100. It's a very long game. Who do you think I am? It was already done and dusted a while ago. So, we can beat Dalgia now? Indeed, so long as you proceed with caution. My poison will break down his invincible defense, but Dalgia will still be a formidable foe.
You have to come up with a foolproof strategy to beat him when he shows up at the academy, whenever that may be.
Can we have some free time?
Of course not. Not until after we fight him. After our meeting, we start preparing for a battle against Dalgia. And then when night fell...
And there, I finally got the fire started, everyone. I cast fire!
Well, we lit a bonfire in the schoolyard as a memorial for our friends who had lost their lives in the invader hunt. Closing our eyes, we observed a moment of silence and mourning.
Yashka, Moko, Karara, Ava. Our fight against the sponsor is finally over. Mother, may you rest in peace. Have no fear, my sister and I will be fine by ourselves.
Sorry for making it just that pleasant, Kishika. I hope this fire can ease some of your pains.
Thank you for protecting us, Mr. Yakushiji. We're only alive because of you. Thank you for sacrificing yourself to save us too, Shoma. Mr. Zarugo, thank you for dating to hang out with someone like me. Thanks for being my friend.
Ruko, we did it. You protected us all. If Ruko hadn't stopped the anti-sponsor alliance, we'd all have perished in the invader hunt. Not just her, everyone else who died after her became lights of hope that guided the 8 of us to where we were now.
Oh, 7's in the chat. Yeah, I agree.
Of course they're playing this again.
Of course they're playing this again.
Mourn the souls of those who had died in this game for many hours. But we knew we couldn't mourn forever. We still had a war to fight. Alright, everyone. It's time to dry our tears and discuss what to do for the next battle. Press through the pain and look to the future.
Are we going to go for all 100 endings? So I think what's going to happen, as of right now, the plan is, at some point, I'm going to be doing the NSFW route in the 18 plus section of the Discord. I don't feel comfortable doing it anywhere on YouTube. It's apparently really bad. Aside from that, I think the plan is that we're going to kind of play through the game on our own time. There might be some, in Discord, if we come across a route that we really think should be featured with a stream, we'll probably do it kind of like on a weekly basis, because we are supposed to be ending our Insanity of 100 line on June 1st.
Yep.
That is the
Following
current
that,
plan.
again, actually a week from today, we will be back up running with Super Danganronpa another Despair Academy.
Yay,
and we will also be seeing the return of Okami.
Yeah, Okami's coming back next week.
As well as, we will be starting Your Turn to Play next week with Baldur's Gate.
Yes, we're going back to Baldur's Gate. Honestly.
And yes, I did default to a sports announcer voice for this. I don't know why, but I did.
It's cute. Yeah, so Thursdays we'll be back to Your Turn to Play with Blaze and I. I'm gonna miss having him around every night on the channel. It's gonna suck.
And in T-minus 2 weeks from today, is my
Blaze's
birthday.
Guys, we gotta do something nice for Blaze's birthday.
It is a dang night on my birthday, so I will be excited to see corpses.
Of course
And yes,
you
I
will.
did mean to say that plural.
Oh no. Ding ding ding. Great.
You guys can take what I said with whatever way you think is not the way you think.
Uh-oh. Ayo? Question marks? Anywho, let's finish out the day, shall we?
Press through the pain and look to the future.
Ooh, one other thing though. I am going to be participating in a Tetrio tournament. It's a VTuber Tetrio tournament the last day of this month and the first day of next month. So the 31st and 1st. I am pretty excited for it. I know I haven't been practicing. Yes, I'm probably going to suck. No, I probably won't win. But it'll be streamed. So,
also, for those of you who care, I do have a wish list.
yes. We got to fix the wish list command. We got to figure that out. But
Well, for some reason, it was just being weird on my end.
Probably because like the way that the wish list works on your end versus the way it works for friends. Listen, Steam stuff is weird, okay?
Because Carl was able to see my wish list.
Okay, well,
After
as
a
long as
couple
it worked
tries.
for you.
So I don't know what's going on with it.
We'll be putting Blaze's wish list on my channel soon here too. So.
Yay. Everyone wiped their tears away at my rallying call and looked up. Got some food and beverages from the cafeteria and began our war council. It was clear everyone was simply trying to put on a brave front at first, but as we ate and drank, we started to cheer up for real. Ooh, I like this music.
Yeah.
Also, wait, I need to zoom in on this.
That's a good CG.
No, I'm looking at what the one girl is eating on that kebab.
That looks to be onion, mushroom, pineapple. Remember, the invaders. Well,
that's
they don't
what
eat
I'm
meat. So I'm assuming it's onion, mushroom, pineapple, and some sort of maybe pepper.
That's why I was double checking, because usually kebabs are made with some sort of meat.
Or maybe it's tofu instead of pineapple.
Could be tofu. I could see that.
Honestly, it looks really yummy. The mushrooms look
Actually,
great.
you wanna know what this reminds me of?
Hmm.
For those of you in chat who would know, you'll know. But in Danganronpa S, a guaranteed event that happens towards the end of your run is a campfire event.
Oh, interesting.
Or a bonfire event. Reminds me a lot of like that.
Interesting.
The way
Very
your
soon it's just like
festivals
old
are held
times.
is truly intriguing. Such a different culture from ours.
Dance with me, commune. I'll teach you how we did it back in the Tokyo residential complex.
Takumi, we can't let them outshine us. Let's dance till we drop. I'll teach you how to do the lambada.
Oh my.
Alright, give me a second. LAMB 80. Oh, I spelled it wrong.
The what? I know, it sounds like a sex position.
Oh my god.
Wait, is it?
It's not a sex position. It is a dance.
Uh-oh. Post it in the Discord.
Chat.
Post it in the Discord.
I am posting this in 100-line Discord.
Fantastic.
The one with all those sensual hip movements?
Just look at the image
Yeah.
of the thing
Go
and
dance
it
with
will tell you
yourself.
all you need to know.
Sensual
Like, no,
hip
that-
movements, huh?
Like, go look at that image.
Not gonna lie, I've never been to a party like this before. Mostly because I never get invited to cultural festivals or sports meets.
With me around, you'll never be shunned like that again. Let's hang out every day and talk about everything under the sun.
Brother dearest, I want to play with fireworks. Can we use the gift-o-matic to make some?
That's my brilliant little sister for you. We'll make the biggest and brightest firework display
Aussie-based.
anyone's ever seen.
Hey, actually pretty fitting for what today or yesterday was.
Yeah, yeah.
When this stream started was. After that, we kept chatting about anything that came to our mind, never running out of topics for conversations. Some keep drinking and eating, so others doze off as they grew tired.
Okay, I understand that you're upset about the ads, but the ads help me keep the channel running.
Yeah, she gets money for your ad watching.
It's very true.
And a good bit of money, too.
And
We all had fun in our own ways until late into the night.
And this is where we're going to end.
Yeah, I highly suggest it.
I was going to say, it's already after midnight for us. And we're going to go find a raid to go on. Yippee, yippee, yippee.
When it's live.
Oh my, wait, what? Excuse me, what?
Late night stream.
Perfect, we can double-sided raid him. Perfect, perfect, perfect. 124. There we go. We got over here. We gotta right click on our copy, link address. There we go. Edit. Blah 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 blah. Redirect. Here we go. Blah 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 blah. All right, chat. The stream will automatically redirect you over to Wingit's channel. We'll be hanging out in the Discord as we do every night. If you haven't subbed to Blaze yet, go do that. If you haven't subbed here yet, why? I mean, come on now. And we will see you next time. Bye!
Bye!